Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to Project 512. Now in this episode we're going to make a gorgeous easel card for him using our Anna Griffin easel card making kit for him. Now sometimes, and I know you might find this very hard to believe, but guys can be difficult. They can be difficult to make for. Yes, that's what I meant. So guys can be difficult to make for. However, Anna has made it so easy with this easel card making kit. You know I love an easel card, and this is just a godsend for anybody who wants to make a quick card. However, they want to make an impression with their card. So sit back and relax and watch this. Hopefully it'll give you a couple of ideas of those difficult to make for men. Everything I do use I should put in a detailed list on my blog. The kit has been available in both the UK and the US for my friends across the pond. If there's any links available, I shall add those as well, and item numbers, so look out for those. I'll also add a few more pictures as well of the actual finished card, both the base and the top. So there's plenty more projects on there. Feel free to contact me on YouTube if you've got anything to say, and feel free to contact me on Facebook. Maybe you want to send me a message. Maybe you just want to send me some photos of cards that you've created. That's great, because I do love seeing them. So sit back, relax, like I said, and let's have a look at today's project. We're going to be using, with our card making easel card kit for him, we're going to be using one of the crown dies. It's the cut and emboss crown dies, and it's this particular one that we're going to be using with silver foil cardstock. And I did so want to use the kit on its own without adding anything else, and then I thought, you know what, it's just dying to use something else with it. So, but you don't have to if you don't have it. So that's kind of like what I want to get across here, just because if you haven't got something, you don't have to use it. Now we're also going to throw in an old item, and this is the confetti dies. Do you remember the confetti dies for the shaker cards from Anna Griffin? This is the star confetti die. Now we're not going to use it as confetti, we're going to use it as an accent, because the easel card that we're going to make needs just a couple of stars, and I thought what better way than to use this to just add a little bit of extra to our easel card. Now when you get your easel card kit, it's very, very simple to start putting it together. You end up where you take everything out of the box and look at it and stroke it, and then you think, where do I start? Well, there will be a sheet in it that tells you how to put everything together. So you want the card base, and then you want the top section for it. And what happens is, now I haven't done anything to my base because, as I say, I was going to show it straight out of the box, but I have added a few sneaky things. So you get the card base and you simply fold the section over that has adhesive at the top. I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure I've got a nice sharp crease along the top. So you choose the top section and you're going to marry them both up. Now the adhesive on this section is nice and strong, so you peel the sheet off and then you marry them up. I'm just going to turn mine round so I can see. So you will do however you feel comfortable doing it. The adhesive though is lovely and strong to hold that section. There we go. Sorry, I can't talk and do this because I don't stick myself down as well. And then press it down, and that gives you the easel base. There we go. So then it's time to decorate. Now I'm going to start with the top and finish with the stopper. And I just think that it would be great if we all remember to add our names when we're making our easel cards. I've added mine, and then the recipient will know who's made it for them, and they'll keep it, and then in years to come they'll still know, oh, Anne-Marie made that. So what I've done is I've taken one of the frames that was in the actual card making kit. Now I'm adding, so I've added something else as well. I've actually cut a piece of silver satin foil, and it fits just behind the frame, and I've cut it so it just goes edge to edge, and if I can get that to sit right, it will be a miracle holding it in the air. Way, there we go. So I've just added that little bit of silver satin cardstock behind the frame, and it just brings it to life a little bit. I'm not saying it needs it, but it's just that added something. I've got 3D foam on the back, and I'm going to add this to the front of our easel card. So you can see how the pattern marries up, and press that down, and now we can start decorating. So the first thing I have is from the kit is one of the gold ovals, and I'm just going to position that towards the top of my card, I think. There we go. Nice and central. I've also taken one of the 3D embellishments that I'm going to add to the bottom of our oval, like so. It all comes together so quickly and they're so gorgeous. I've got two of the leaf designs. I'm saying leaf designs, and I'm going to add one to one side of our oval. These are stickers, by the way, so you simply pull the back of them away, and then they're already on 3D foam in the centre, but they stick flat. So I'm just simply adding them to my card front like that. Then this is the section where I'm going to add the actual die from the crown that I've cut out, and I've cut it out in silver foil. It's on flat tape, and I'm simply going to position it just towards the top of the oval that we've added. So you can see it's just towards the top. Then I'm going to add my sentiment. Now, I think this is a great card for a guy from the For Him kit, which are all geared for gentlemen. This one actually could be used for a lady. There's nothing on it that is strictly gentleman. But I know we don't make enough cards for gentlemen. So I'm taking my sentiment sticker and I'm just adding it over the centre of our crown die. So we've seen all the edge, and we're not bothered about this because we're going to cover the tail up of it actually, and we're going to cover the tail up of it and the side, some of it. Now these are some of the embellishments that's already in the actual easel card kit. They are stickers, but I've got 3D foam just on the side of one of the stars because I'm going to simply slot this just to the edge of our sentiment, and I'm going to do the same at the other side and just add the stars just about there. There we go. And then I've got another set of stars in the gold and the silver. Sorry, these are in the gold to match the gold and the silver. These are going to go towards the bottom of our card, just like that. And maybe put the little bit further down. There we go. And then I've got a little silver bow that I've taken. Now I can add my bow either at the bottom or the top. I think it's obviously personal choice, and this is the section where you all shout at me saying, oh no, put it there, put it there. I'm going to put it just at the base of the sentiment like that. Now, do you remember the confetti dies that I mentioned? I've die cut them out of gold satin cardstock. I've got them on 3D foam, and I'm just going to position them just in a couple of places on the actual card, just to add a few more stars, because whoever will get this will be a star. And they just work so well with the stars. You can add as many or as few as you like. That's the last one there. And how pretty does that look? Right, now we need to make our stopper. So we can turn the front over, and we roughly know that we want our stopper about ½ inch from the base of the card. Now this is a blank label that comes in the actual kit itself, and it just says let's celebrate. I've wrote on there have a great day, and I'm going to position it, as I say, in the centre about ½ inch away from the bottom of the card, maybe 3/4 of an inch. There we go. And then I'm going to finish that with some more of the stars that were in the kit, the stickers, peeling the back away, and I'm simply going to add those just on the actual little label that we've added. There we go. And that will act as our stopper. So now let's check that it's going to work. And it does. How cool is that? And if I move it to that angle, there we go, you can see the perfect easel shape. We've got the stopper, we've got our layers we've built up, and it still folds flat for an envelope, and the envelopes were included in the kit. And it's just a great card for a guy, somebody who's maybe not a sportsman or a fisherman, or somebody that maybe is just kind of not a vintagey type of person, because we all know guys can be sometimes a bit difficult, probably in more ways than one. But what a great card. And this is our gorgeous For Him easel card. Now, you know I love my easel cards, and well, there's no excuse needed to make an easel card. And I think any gentleman would adore that. It's just such a gorgeous card and will post easy, and I love silver and gold together. It just looks so much fun. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this, and I hope it's given you ideas of what you can do with your easel card making kits for him. So I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.